Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. Manchester United stars expect Cristiano Ronaldo to push for a January transfer. Cristiano Ronaldo is set to receive a new offer from Saudi Arabia to leave Manchester United. Not so long ago, it said that Erik ten Hag expects Cristiano Ronaldo to stay at Manchester United, and Ronaldo's already accepted that he will be staying until January. Ronaldo played in Manchester United's 1-0 defeat to Real Sociedad. It was Ronaldo's first start since early August. Don't forget, in that game Ronaldo had a goal disallowed for offside. Ronaldo's contract at Manchester United expires next year. There is an option to extend for a further year. Manchester United re-signed Ronaldo last year from Juventus, so he's been in his second spell at Man United. Since Ronaldo re-signed, he's got 18 goals in the Premier League. He has 24 goals in all competitions. And he has got a very good pedigree as a player. He's won over 30 trophies in his playing career, including 5 Ballon d'Ors. Now, I want to give you some news regarding Marcus Rashford. So, this morning, Marcus Rashford arrived at Carrington despite an injury concern. Rashford has done well this season. He was far superior to last season. Don't forget, Rashford scored twice in Manchester United's 3-1 win against Arsenal at Old Trafford. Rashford is Erik ten Hag's main man now, so he prefers Rashford over Ronaldo. Don't forget, Erik ten Hag believes Marcus Rashford can score 20 goals this season to fire Manchester United to the title. Manchester United are ready to hand Marcus Rashford a new 5-year deal as a reward for his early season form. Rashford's current contract at Man United expires next year. There is an option to extend for a further year. At the moment, Rashford earns around £200,000 a week. Rashford has been part of the club for a long time. He came up our academy. He's been a United player since the age of 7, and he broke into our senior squad back in 2016, and since then he's gone to make over 300 appearances. You know, you can play Rashford on the left wing, you can play him on the right wing, and you can play him up top. You seem to get the best out of him now when he plays up top. Don't forget, PSG are interested in Rashford. If we was to sell Rashford, I reckon we'd get a good £60 million for him. Now, as you all know, Manchester United's game against Leeds United this weekend has been postponed because of the Queen. Man United were supposed to be playing Leeds at Old Trafford this Sunday, the 18th of September. Not so long ago, Manchester United's game against Crystal Palace also got postponed. These games will be rearranged. Manchester United's game against FC Sheriff in the Europa League this Thursday is going ahead. That's been confirmed, and the preview for that game will be coming up after this video. By the way, Sir Jim Ratcliffe wants Luis Campos at Manchester United. Luis Campos is the sporting director at PSG. Sir Jim Ratcliffe still wants to buy Manchester United. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is one of Britain's richest men, is a billionaire worth 15 billion. Earlier on this year, Elon Musk joked about buying the club. Prior to that, he said Elon Musk was planning to buy Man United. Elon Musk is an American billionaire worth 218 billion. And earlier on this year, it said Michael Knighton was preparing a bid to buy the club from the Glazer family. The Glazers have set a 3.75 billion price tag on Man United, which could tempt interest from Dubai. Quite a few weeks ago, it said the Glazers are open to selling a minority stake in Manchester United. We've got to get them out of the club because they are a massive problem. For a while now, Man United fans have been protesting against the Glazers. The Glazers have owned Man United since 2005, so they've owned the club for around 17 years. At Man United, we've also got Benny McCarthy. We've got John Murtaugh, he's our Director of Football. We've got Richard Arnold, he's our CEO. He replaced Ed Woodward when Ed Woodward resigned. We've got Mitchell van der Gag and Steve McLaren. They've been working alongside Eric Ten Hag. Eric Ten Hag was the one that recommended them in. Quite a few weeks ago, Sir Alex Ferguson came back to Manchester United in an advisory role. And obviously we've got Eric Ten Hag as the Manchester United manager. Eric Ten Hag, as Man United manager so far, he's won 4 games and he's lost 3 games in all competitions. You know, this season, if Eric Ten Hag can get Manchester United a top 4 finish, you can underline that and say that's a good season, because that would be his first season. If he was to get a top 4 finish and win a trophy, that would be even better, and that would give something for him to build on at Manchester United. You know, Eric Ten Hag is aware that he's got big expectations to exceed at Man United. You know, to Ten Hag's credit, he has made 6 signings this year as Manchester United manager. Obviously recommended Tyrell Malacia in from Feyenoord. Tyrell Malacia is our first choice left back, so there's no way back for Luke Shaw now. He recommended Christian Eriksen in on a free transfer. When Eriksen officially signed, he signed a 3-year contract. Eriksen's done really well since he come. He recommended Lisandro Martinez in, and he's a very good player. He plays very well alongside Varane in our back line. Brought Casemiro in from Real Madrid. Brought Anthony in. Got Anthony for around 86 million. Anthony is Manchester United's second most expensive signing ever, and is the 4th most expensive signing in Premier League history. Anthony weren't that good in the 1-0 defeat to Real Sociedad, but he played very well on his debut in the 3-1 win against Arsenal. Anthony scored in that game. It was a lovely finest place finish. And Ten Hag recommended Martin Dubravka in on loan from Newcastle. $2 million loan deal was agreed for Dubravka. There's an option to buy for around 5 or 6 million at the end of the loan. Dubravka is a backup to number 1 David De Gea. But this year, you know, Manchester United have spent over £200 million on signings. Let me put into the equation. We've got rid of players as well. You know, we sold James Garner to Everton. We loaned Hannibal Mejbri out to Birmingham City. We loaned Amad Diallo Traore out to Sunderland. We loaned Ethan Laird out to QPR. We loaned Eric Bailly out to Marseille. Not so long ago, Eric Bailly accused Manchester United players, or should I say accused Manchester United of favouring English players, and he also had a swipe at Harry Maguire. Man United also loaned Alex Telles out to Sevilla. We loaned Dean Henderson out to Nottingham Forest. Lee Grant left earlier on this year. Cavani left on a free transfer. Juan Mata left on a free. Lingard left on a free. He went to Nottingham Forest. Man United let Matic go to Roma on a free, so he's been reuniting with Jose Mourinho. Earlier on this year, Paul Pogba left Man United for the second time on a free transfer. He made a return to Juventus. Manchester United sold Andres Pereira. And, you know, we let quite a few young players go. And like I've said, more players will leave Manchester United next year. But Erik ten Hag, like I said, you know, good manager. You've got to admire what he did when he was at Ajax, because when he was the Ajax manager, he won every device titles, he won Dutch Cups, and revert back to 2019, he got Ajax to the Champions League semi-finals, and he developed the young players well. So I'm hoping what Ten Hag did at Ajax, he can replicate this at Man United, but like I've said, the Premier League is totally different to the Dutch League. Ten Hag replaced Ralph Rangnick earlier on this year. And when Ten Hag got officially appointed in, he signed a contract until 2025. There's an option to extend for the further year. Ten Hag is Manchester United's 5th permanent manager since Ferguson. You know, 5 managers have left since Ferguson. After Ferguson, Manchester United had David Moyes. We sacked him after 10 months. So he only enjoyed a short managerial tenure at the club. After David Moyes, Manchester United had Louis van Gaal. We sacked him after 2 years, won the FA Cup under him. After Louis van Gaal, we had Jose Mourinho. Mourinho did win 3 trophies in his first season as Man United manager. So reflecting on that, he did enjoy one good season. Man United sacked Mourinho after 2.5 years. After Mourinho, Manchester United had Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Solskjaer was in charge for almost 3 years and he got sacked in November last year. And after that we had Ralph Rangnick as the interim manager for around 5 months, and then obviously Ralph Rangnick left Manchester United, so there you go. But in the last 10 years or so, Man United have spent over £1 billion, and we've brought over 40 players in since Sir Alex Ferguson retired. And you know, Ten Hag, yes, like I've said, he's brought players in, he's got rid of players, but you know, he's still inheriting players from other managerial eras. As things stand, Man United have not won a domestic trophy since 2017. You know, we haven't won the Premier League since 2013. So anyway guys, that's everything to update you with. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel if you do, consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless, see you all again very soon. Thanks for watching.